is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live right now.
Host started recording.
Hello. And they're off. Do you, RobLynn Live? I know you do, Axel. I know you do, Annabelle. I know you do, Delisa. I know you do, everybody on the planet. Some of you just can't make it tonight. That's okay. You're all RobLynn Livers for sure. All right, now, before we get this old shindig going, let's tell you a little bit about Miss Nakamoto's domain. It's RobLynnLive.com. Just go to RobLynnLive.com if you want to register. Get yourself three free products. O-mail, O-net, and O-trim. So all you got to do is go to RobLynnLive.com. That'll pop up, and it'll show you a registration page for Miss Nakamoto. Fill that bad boy out, get yourself an O-mail and a password, and guess what's happening next? You are in like Flynn. Ooh, yeah. You get yourself O-mail, you get yourself O-trim, you get yourself O-net. O-net is fast becoming the social media platform on the planet. You don't want to miss it. You can club, you can blog, and anything else. You can promote yourself. and also show a picture of you. Post a video there if you like. Post a video there if you like. It's ONET for you. Yes, it is. ONET is good for all of that and more, actually, much more than that. And you know what? By going in ONET, it winds up out in the internet space. Oh, yeah. Hashtag, hashtag, and a hashtag. Hashtag include a few keywords, and guess what happens? You're out there and you're in the public domain, no pun intended, of course, and it's a good place to be. We talked algorithms the other night. You're talking algorithms right here. Put a hashtag, put a domain name, put your name, put hashtag RobLynn Live, put hashtag OES Classroom, put OES, hashtag OES, hashtag Francis Tay, hashtag Sifu Francis Tay, hashtag Christia Zone, hashtag Lynn Nakamoto, hashtag OES. And it works. It works. And today on the OES India group, we heard all about those kind of things, how the algorithm on the pages, it goes up, 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 and away. And the only way to do that is with keywords and hashtags. So get after it, get on it. Doesn't cost you anything but a few extra minutes a day. And what a fine thing to do for yourself. All right, today is day 612. Oh, yeah. 612 consecutive RobLynn Lives. And Ali,
The Wonder Dog.
yeah, buddy. It's Saturday, the 27th day of April, 2024, and you're tuned in to RobLynn Live and Ali.
The Wonder Dog.
Yeah, that's twice. And we could do it again, but maybe later.
Yeah.
It's Saturday night in Florida, and time for another RobLynn Live and Ali.
The Wonder Dog.
Yeah, we did it again with our topic this evening. And as you know, we pick a different topic between the two of us, and Ali throws some input in as well. We come up with a different subject matter for every night. The only thing that's different is on Wednesdays we have our community Q&A, and it was gangbusters this week. I mean, when I say gangbusters, I mean they busted out the gate with the questions that they came up with the panelists. And we had a fine community time after that with a little bit of signing, a little bit of singing, and oh yeah, it was good. It's Saturday and time for us. And tonight's topic this evening, as we continue our series on appreciating culture diversity through, you fill in the blank, you fill in the blank with whatever you like. And we're filling it in tonight with traditions. So all you got to do is enjoy tonight's broadcast. We're coming to you live, low in Madeira Beach, Florida. Actually, we're high. We're 6 feet raised above sea level. So we're good to go when it comes to any flooding. And we hope the fine folks of Abu Dhabi and Dubai, all of the UAE and Egypt are all over the flooding, and they're getting back to a normal regimen on a daily basis. All right. So we'll have community time after a little bit of a talk by myself, a bit of signing, and a song by JJB, the Tin Man, also known as John Barilla. That's the Spanish version. The Italian version is John Barilla. So that's John Barilla. He is Italian. You'd never know it, but he is Italian. No, you wouldn't know it. He is Italian. All right. Let's send out a few prayers tonight. Please pray for Ash and his lovely wife, Ash Mahan, the boys, Omar and Yusuf, the chunkster, of course, and the tech media and support teams around the globe for their continued safety and their continued good health. Why not? Also, please send out your love, light, and prayers to anybody you know of, anybody you've heard of, anyone you don't like, anyone you do like. If they're ill, they need you. They need the prayer warriors to say some nice, kind words about them. So you know the drill. Helping one helps us all through prayer. So let's get after it with the prayer. It's a good thing. It does work. I don't care what anyone says. Prayer does work. All right. Now, we've got a few announcements tonight, and we'd like to mention those by name. No, announcements aren't by name. I don't know where I came up with that. That's not even in the script, and I said it. All right, here we go. We O Connectors, and that's you, me, and everyone else, are in the middle of a 10-day extension. Oh, yeah, it's a 26. Oh, yeah. What that means is we only got a few days left on this extension of O Connect. So it'll either happen on the 30th or the 31st, where we'll either get another extension or perhaps we're off to the races. Now, I like the perhaps better myself, that we're off to the races. We're going to get O Domain, O Verify. We're going to get some withdrawals coming our way. What do you think about that? Hopefully sometime around the 1st. Between now and the 1st. That would be extra dandy, as a matter of fact. All right. Migration without hesitation, please. Sign the NDA and affiliate agreements. You know the drill there. You just have to get done. Check out the On Passive YouTube channel. Check out the On Passive newest website. Log into your OES and check out your profile. Make sure your profile is the same as your government or state ID. It's important that those match. Why? CAPTCHA. Because CAPTCHA is going to check out your picture versus your ID. All right. Attend webinars and chats as time permits, please, if you can. Know of anyone needing help. If you know of anyone needing help, just remember one thing. Just remember one thing. Helping one helps us all. Nicely done, Rob. And subscribe to O Connect when you can, please. That would be dandy. And be ready. Be laser focused. Be ready to rumble. Why do we say that? Be tuned in and stay enthusiastic, because guess what's coming? Yes, it is. We're going viral. We're going to the big top. We're going to the big world. We're going everywhere. So be ready, okay? Do the things we mentioned on a daily basis when you can. If you can't, if you miss a day, that's cool. But do them regularly. And as I mentioned today on OES India, be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency yields
Results.
and algorithms in the stratosphere. So we want to do that. So give it a thought. If you don't like the first thought, give it a second thought and just do it. Now, with our continuing series tonight of appreciating culture diversity, tonight, and we say this proudly, tonight we present traditions. Tradition. That was from Fiddler on the Roof, if you didn't know.
I like that.
That was a grand song. It still is. I'm just not the best at singing. All right. Diversity tonight we present. Diversity tonight we present. Traditions. All right. Now, Ali, he's back in the saddle with his questions now of the evening. Give me 1 minute while I button up my shirt. It had come unbuttoned. Ooh. Ali's question of the evening is, what cultural tradition is dearest to your heart? We know there's something in your culture, in your world of the planet where you live, that you treasure a specific tradition. What tradition is dearest to your heart, oh Passivians, oh connectors? Let us hear from you. And now, what is a best way to celebrate the richness of our different cultures? Let's get this thing on the road. Why? How about traditions? We say tradition, whether it be the way we dress or how we might meet and marry a future spouse, male or female, life's long husband or wife. Traditions are so much and so good And so everybody needs traditions. So much how things are accomplished in life goes back to traditions. We go back to our childhood. We go back to our when we first got bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah. That's a tradition in Judaism. Or let's say there's traditions. There's just lots of traditions. There's too many to name. And part of what we're going to do in community time tonight is we're going to name we're going to name some traditions that are dear to your heart. Now,
That's going to be educational and interesting.
well, thank you, Miss Nakamoto.
Mhm.
All right, it is going to be educational and interesting because we don't know all the traditions for all the countries around the globe with 200 plus countries. We ain't got one clue. So we're going to depend on our panel tonight, which we hope will go over 38, which is our maximum limit we've had so far. Now, I just want to take a quick look through the chat and make sure there's nothing special there. And it looks like, as of now, no, other than just a bunch of special people like Michael Chatta
I want
and
to,
Pravash.
yeah, I want to say thank you to our moderators in the YouTube live chat. Right now we have John Barilla, Kushal Pegu, and Michael Chatta, and John Barilla. Hard at work in the chat. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate you.
And what they do is they scroll for troll. In other words, they want to make sure that everybody's having a good time and not being interfered with. That's the way we like it. All right. We'd like to say a thank you to Irena
Thank you, Irena.
Stechala for that graciousness of giving us a super sticker.
Thank you for
Thank
your
you,
support.
Irena.
Appreciate you.
We love you. Thank you.
And I see our regulars in the live chat. I see David Switzer,
David Switzer from Kansas City.
Frank Rowe, and I see Vavine Benny of PNG, now living in Australia. She's right with us.
Vavine Benny.
Yep, and I see Sadanand Pujari and Gurdas Sarkar are here with us tonight. I guess it's day for them, but night for us. Nagaraj Gosavi, he's doing double duty in both our webinar chat and the YouTube chat. Carmela Schwartz is there as well. Hi, Carmela.
Shalom.
Yep, and we've got Chandan Majumdar, who's always with us in the live chat. Thank you, Chandan. We also have Cynthia Deering. How are you, Cynthia? Let me scroll up a bit. Who else have we got here? Nagaraj, I mentioned Chandan. Suresh Babu is here with us. Welcome, Suresh. And hello to Jerap Waya, W-A-I-Y-A, Waya. Hi, Kenche Ramesh. Kenche, K-E-N-C-H-E, Kenche. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hello, Provash Biswas. And hello to Narsai Arigela. Hi to Juanita Slack.
In the house.
Yeah. I'm going to scroll up a little more. I think I'm almost at the top. Juanita. Ravi Kumar is with us, as well as Galian Momin of the Momin family. Welcome. And I hit the top. Let me check the bottom, see if anybody else came in.
That's an O-Connect.
This is YouTube live stream. Hello
Okay.
to Sandeep Sharma, who just popped in, and Syed Mola also just showed up. Welcome to both of you. All right.
All right. There's 30 of you here watching us on YouTube. Thank you. That's very kind of you all. We appreciate that very much. All right.
And we got 42 in the actual
That's 72,
webinar.
and we ain't hit a lick yet.
That's
Whoa,
good.
doggies.
It's early
It's
for,
another Saturday night, and I ain't got no feeling.
and remember, it's early for Indians and Bangladeshis.
To be getting up at 5:30 in the morning to watch these two.
So it's like
doggies.
it's before 6 a.m. in India right now. So give them about half an hour. You'll see them coming on as they wake up.
All right, so we're at 72, and we're proud of that. Thank you very much, everybody. We might express our gratitude in sometimes kind of a strange way, but it's from our heart. You can rest assured that we appreciate all of you. So here's a thank you. I'm sending all sorts of thank yous to you. This is signing thank you for you. So thank you. We might dress or how we might meet and marry a future lifelong husband or wife. Those are traditions in certain countries and are so much there is involved and so much accomplished by having tradition. Here are, if I may, indulge me please, a few key points on how traditions foster cultural appreciation. That's the name of the game tonight, tradition. And remember, always that traditions reflect values, beliefs, religious and otherwise, and storied histories of a culture. That's what they tell us. So, how can we learn about the different cultural beliefs and traditions, you might ask? Well, attending festivals, trying traditional foods. Oh, yes, I love those traditional foods. Or, except for chicken feet, or observing cultural holidays, which is a good start, everybody. Now, traditions have a deep significance as they are most often are rooted in a cultural's heritage. It is important as we learn about the different cultural traditions that we avoid stereotypes. Why do it? You don't have to. You don't need to. And honor the uniqueness of our identities. That's what we're looking for here. All right. So I need to go back to the chat for just a moment and take a peek, if I can. Live chat. There it is. And make sure I didn't miss anybody or Lynn didn't miss anybody.
I see that Sadananda Das is now in the YouTube chat. He hopped on over there, and I
Right.
see also Deblina Sinha, who is one of our longtime volunteers. I appreciate Deblina very much. I see Amarnath Buva here as well. Welcome,
Welcome,
Amarnath.
Armand.
And hello to Mohammed Abdur Rob. Welcome to our show.
All right. Thank you, everybody. And one thing that's very neat is sharing the different traditions with others. How cool is that? When you in India can share your traditions with us in the United States of America, who can share our traditions with the Canadians, who can share their traditions with the Singaporeans, who the Singaporeans can share their traditions with, oh, yeah, you guessed it, the Filipinas from the Philippines. So it's all available, it's all ready and waiting for you. So, traditions with others promotes a mutual understanding and it brings about respect. Not a darn thing wrong with respect. Respect is a good thing. And this creates the opportunity for an open dialogue where we can talk amongst ourselves, which brings diverse communities, whether it's Indian or USA or Alaska or Russia or Taiwan or Japan. It brings those diverse communities closer together. Yes. All right. In life, it's always good to learn how others value their traditions, which cultivates empathy and opens our eyes to bright perspectives. It's not the same old, same old. Thus, we are united by a common humanity. That's all very true. And one thing we've learned, Linda and myself, it is important to approach different cultures with dignity, with respect, and course, of course, the willingness to learn. Okay, the willingness to learn. And the result is this: an appreciation of the beauty of diversity and a greater understanding of cross cultural unity. So, there. Now, put all of that together, and what have you got? Tradition. And that's a good thing. It's good to talk about your traditions. And we're going to do that just tonight. All right. So, without further ado, I thought I put X's here for when I was done, but I did not. So, in summary, let's just say this: tradition is a good thing. Tradition is here to stay, and it will just evolve over the years. So, thanks for being here. And now, without further ado, I'm going to turn it back over to Miss Nakamoto for any comments she might have before we get going.
Oh, well, I want to say that Monday is going to be a special night because our very own Greg Hill will be presenting on how to make a GIF, a GIF. Sometimes people say GIF, but I'm going to change
You're among them.
Yeah, but I'm going to change my pronunciation since most people say GIF, so I'm going with the majority. So he's going to teach us how to create a GIF, and I've always wanted to know how, so I'm excited about Monday. So please join us on Monday and learn a new skill.
What is Monday? Who's coming on?
Greg Hill.
Gregory Hill from the San Juan Islands of the USA.
Yes.
Woohoo, doggies.
Yep.
Good. We'll look forward to that, and we might even see Greg tonight. You never know.
He's with us in the chat now. I see him.
All right.
chatting.
Well, like I said, we will see him sometime tonight. Good stuff. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sing low, sing chariot, come for to carry me home. And speaking of home, you all have a home right here at RobLynn Live, and we appreciate each and every one of you. So, on day 612, we've got a lot to be grateful for. We've got a lot of tradition to talk about. So let's get after it, shall we, Lynn?
Okay, sounds good.
It's 8:30, which is a good time to get started with that. Although, if you like, I can say a few hellos in the webinar chat. Would you like that?
Yeah, and I'll look at the. Okay, let me quickly peek at the YouTube live stream, and we got since I looked earlier, we got Jose Lucio. Hi, Jose. As well as Momodu Jalo is there. Hi, Momodu. Clover Kelly's over there as well. Sadananda Das. Sharon Koo is in the live chat right now. And Nagaraj Gosavi. Very nice. Thank you, you guys. Awesome. You want me to say hi to the people in the chat, webinar chat?
If you don't mind, that'd be wonderful.
Okay, we want to say hi to Frank Rowe, Irena Stixala, Greg Hill. Scrolling up, we have Anjna, Anjna, Anjna Shri Sagar with pretty emojis. Thank you for the pretty emojis.
And if I may interrupt, thank you to Francis Tay for a super sticker also on YouTube.
Oh, how
Thank
nice.
you, Francis.
Thank you, Francis. Appreciate it.
We love you, brother, from our heart.
Very nice. Yes. And I want to say hello to Menahem Nir of Israel. He says,
hello, Menahem.
He says, hello, my Pacifian family. How nice.
Shalom, my brother. Shalom.
Mm-hmm. Greg Lakin is here. Nagaraj Gosavi. He's on both sides. That's pretty darn good. Sukumar Biswas is here. Pat Green. Hello. Jennifer Drummond is here. We've also got, let me scroll up a bit. Irena Stexala is here. Greg Miller. Hello, Greg. Hello, Greg Hill and Greg Miller. 2 Gregs. Oh, and Greg Lakin. Actually, 3 Gregs. That's pretty cool. And hello to Purushottam Bankere. Welcome to our show, Purushottam. What a lovely name you have.
All right, so thank yous go out again to Irena Stexala, formerly First Girl all the time, as well as Francis Tay, Sifu Francis Tay.
And hello to Tarek Barman, Sukumar Biswas. Let me try to scroll up a bit. Angela Lalande is here. Welcome, Angela. Clover Kelly. I think I got
everybody.
I think so. Sadananda I already said, right? Rita Loteka, hi. She says, Lynn, you really have a funny and lovely husband. God bless you, dear. Oh, thank you, Rita.
What's she talking about?
All right. And Onyeloni Jade is here. Welcome, Onyeloni.
Lonnie in the house.
Lovely to have you. And you're off. Carmela Schwartz is here, of course. Israeli Rose.
Israeli Rose girl.
Israeli Rose. I think I caught most people, unless there's people way up at the top that I missed. If I missed you, John Barilla, of course, everybody knows he's with us. Michael Chatta, of course, is with us. He came in. He was the first to come into the chat tonight and give me the emoji ticker that you guys are enjoying right now. Thank you, Michael, for that.
All right.
I think I got them all.
All right, very good. And there are 39 on YouTube,
Greg?
and let's take a peek right here at O Connect.
Oh, and hello to Greg Miller, in case I didn't say hello earlier. I think I did, but in case I didn't, I want to be safe.
82 are with us.
Cecil Weir, I want to say hi to Cecil Weir as well.
Hello, Cecil.
Hi,
welcome. We
Cecil
love
Weir.
you, brother.
He's going to be teaching science tonight. He already gave me his list. Thank you.
All right. We love you, Cecil, brother. We love you.
Love you.
All right. Now, let me explain a little bit about community time, shall we? We shall. All right. Here's all you do. Lynn will enable the
Oh, hello to Patience Oseware. I see her in the chat. And someone said hi to Armin, so he must be there somewhere in the chat as well. Armin Hogue.
Armin Hogue in the house. All right, brother.
Lovely.
All right. Enabler, shall you enable?
Yes.
Then do it.
All right, here we go. Come on down to the panel. Let's see how quickly we can bring you in. First the first person. The first today is Cecil Weir. Followed by Mel.
Cecil and Mel.
Next we have Carmela Schwartz coming in from Israel. Hello, Cecil. Love you. All right. Next we got JJB Tin Man.
Come on in, Tin Man.
Greg Hill, also known as his what do you call hashtag?
My Ferrari,
which is
in the house.
MY4RE. Pretty clever. Love you, Carmela. Hi, John. How's your mic? Hope your mic is cooperating with you tonight.
Hey, I think it's working at the moment.
Yay!
All right. All we have to worry about is not freezing up. That's all we have to worry about. We don't want to freeze up.
And your image is very clear today. Very clear.
And for those coming in, we'll be posting the background should you want to add it to your picture. But go ahead, Lynn. And I see Carmela has her hand up. We'll be with you in a moment.
We got Don Swihart coming in.
Don and DL, Swihart and McConaughey.
And we have Patience. Welcome, Patience. David Switzer's coming in. And Greg Lakin.
Greg is in the house. All right, Greg.
Come on down. Oh, now we got Clover Kelly. Hi, Clover. Welcome. We want more people on the panel, you guys. Come on down to the panel.
Join us. Come on now.
The view is really nice when you're a panelist, if that can tempt you to come on over. Just come to the panel. Anybody else?
All right.
That's it for now.
That's it for now. Okay. Well, we might as well get this here shindig off and running. Let's start with Carmela Schwartz. Miss Schwartz, bring it, if you would.
Hi, hello everyone. I don't
Hello.
know. I see something is written on my windows. Is it
Oh,
all?
oh yeah, that happens. Some coding, right? You see on your window, like code.
Yes,
Right?
it's
Yeah, that
yes.
happens every
What is
once in a
that?
while. It happens every once in a while. Happened to me a couple of times as well.
So I want to make a picture. I don't know to put this code when I'm
I
making
know.
the.
Why don't you exit and come back in again, Carmilla? That's the best
Okay, and
Refresh.
I want you
advice.
to,
You can
and
try to
please send
refresh.
me the background again.
Okay, okay. You can try to refresh first, and then if that doesn't work, then exit and come back in again.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Hello to Pat Green. Hi, Onyeloni.
Dorothy in the house. Dorothy.
Hi to Onyeloni. And hello to Rita Loteca.
Rita Loteca.
All right.
It's Pat.
Panel's getting bigger.
Are we filling
Did
it
that
out?
did
All
that
right.
work for you, Carmela, or does it still have the writing?
It's still there. I think I have to go out and
Okay,
come back.
we'll bring you right back in. We'll see you in a few minutes. Hi, Rita.
Camilla, refresh because I had it and I had to refresh. I couldn't get my camera.
All
Hi,
right.
Pat. Hi, David Switzer.
DS in the house. The Switzer guy. Welcome, buddy. Glad you're here. John Barilla in the house. Will you be doing a song tonight? I believe so.
I
Yes.
think
I might mention before I get to that I'm going to do a repeat tonight by special request because, you know, I did this once before where I sang a song that was requested. It was in Charlie Ellis asked for a song, and then he wasn't here when I sang it because I didn't realize he wasn't here. And so now DL and Don had requested Country Roads, and I sang Country Roads, as you might know, and Don had asked me, did I sing Country Roads? So I said, yeah. So by special request and talking with them, I'm singing it again tonight to make sure that Don got a chance to hear. And if she didn't, she's going to hear it tonight. So I'm repeating Country Roads tonight.
Country road, take me home to the place I belong.
Keep going, Rob, then I'll sing something. Go ahead.
Deer Beach, Florida. All right, let's keep going here. Enough singing from this crowd, from me anyway. All right. What do we got here? Who else is coming on the panel there, Nakamoto?
one more coming in, and that is Carmela.
All right, Carmela's back. Hopefully she'll be able to get the background
Hi,
and get on
Clover.
camera.
Hi, Clover.
Wait a minute. Clover Kelly's here too? Woo-hoo, doggies. All right. Glad you're here, Clover. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Rita's in the corner. Oh, she just moved. Where did she go? Oh, she's at the top now. Hi, Rita.
I see Rita. There she is.
You were on the bottom, and it's suddenly, whoop, you're at the top.
All right.
You know how you see sometimes you see writing on over each person, like letters and numbers, codes. That's what she got. Is it better now, Carmela? Oh, oh, I don't know why.
Just a suggestion, since you have multiple accounts, why not log in on one of your other accounts and see if that does it.
Okay. Okay, we'll watch for you.
All right, Carmela, we'll be looking out for you.
Yeah.
Let's go to
No problem.
Greg Hill.
Greg Hill.
Come on down, Gregory.
That might be the problem why I couldn't get my face in front of your GIF. Let's put it that way, because it does move now, or some of them do. Anyway, doesn't work. So I'm going to get away from Firefox because I'm not used to it. It was kind of a hassle, but I thought I would try.
That's good you tried. Yeah, really good.
Got to take every avenue, right?
That's right.
And we'd like to mention, if we haven't already, I know Lynn has it written down for me not to forget, that Monday night, that's right, Monday, Mr. Hill, Mr. Greg Hill, the My Ferrari gift master, will be here, and he'll be training us, giving us some knowledge of his, imparting his knowledge about how to do a gift.
Yay.
And I've always wanted to do gifts.
Me too.
All right.
I can't
Thank you,
wait.
Rob.
I'm excited.
It'll be fun.
That's
It'll
our
be a lot of
pleasure.
fun.
We're very blessed that you're going to do that
Yeah.
for us. And
Thank you.
you're
Thank
also going to be working with Mel, I believe, on that. And that's good stuff.
Thank you
stuff.
so
That's why
much.
we're a family.
I was also asked by Francis. That was a little bit so shocking. I didn't realize. So I've got 3 scheduled.
Right.
appointments.
I was just going to mention Francis just now. Yep. Francis in the OES classroom has asked Greg to do a presentation. And I hope Greg accepts, because that is a grand place to do things for training.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that today. That was great.
Well, all righty then. I see Pat Green with a hand up. Go ahead, Greenie.
Lynn, can you send me the background? Because I can't seem to
Oh, yeah.
load it.
I forgot to put it up. I'm going to do it right now.
Thank you.
She'll put it up in downloads right now on the screen. Get ready.
Sounds good.
Yeah, easier that way, right?
Right.
All right, all right, all right. While she does that, I might have to sing along with you tonight, John. Lynn will mute me, of course, but I might sing along with you on Country Roads. That's John Denver. Wow, he was one of my favorites.
Except, be careful. If you sound like you're out of sync, you might be singing to yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I will be singing to myself, because I'm not gonna, I'll
Okay.
cut my audio off, and if you don't want to see me singing, we'll cut my video off too.
I
There you
will
go.
mute him, so don't
Oh,
worry.
don't worry about the muting.
I'm going to
She's the
mute.
queen of muting.
I'm not going to let him sing like this. You'll be fine.
No, I wouldn't interrupt, and I shouldn't have sang that little bit of it earlier. Sorry. All right, let's go.
Okay.
And they're off. Okay, I don't see any other hands, but it's early.
Menahem's coming in.
Menahem's coming in. Menahem Nir of Israel and Los Angeles as well. So welcome, Menahem Nir. I combined the two names. Menahem, welcome. Shalom to you, my brother. Shalom. All right, he looks pretty spiffy there. All right, all right, and all right. You want to put the background up one more time so anybody that wants to get it can get it?
Okay.
All right. We have a background, as most of you know, each evening, and it's pretty classy. Lynn does the basic design work and puts us. There's also one that sings to you. So she also has a
MP4.
and oh boy, that's above my pay grade. An MP4 version as well. So here's the download right here for anyone who wants to download it to their phone or computer. It works either way. Oh, man, it's Saturday night. I'm fired up.
How many we got now? We got 48. Not bad. Not bad.
And it looks like 30. So wait a minute. Oh no, 40. That's 88, Lynn. 88. We're getting closer to Benjamin 100. I like it. I like it. Now we appreciate everybody. And numbers don't mean anything to us. What means something to us is content. And you all here on the panel, you all in the chat provide us with content. And that's cool. Yeah, we do a little research. We say a few things. But you know what? It's all about you folks. And thank you. Let's go to Ohio and McConaughey and Swihart.
Thanks, Rob. Hello, everybody on the panel and in the chat. I just wanted to talk about a couple American traditions that are not widely known. Number one, barbecues. Big tradition here. You also got Black Friday. That's another one. You got baseball. Yeah, pumpkin pie actually is a tradition. We got
Turkey.
watching parades. We do that a lot actually. Watching parades and Groundhog Day. Back to you, Rob.
No, let's keep going. We got football. I guess a tradition in some parts of the world here, the United States, is bowling. We've got bowling. There's families.
We got basketball. It's the NBA playoffs are on right now, so we got basketball. It's pretty traditional for USA now.
And hockey's on too with playoffs. There you go. Same time of the year.
Hmm.
All right. So thanks for getting that started, DL. That's cool. Yeah, those are traditions here. We'd like to hear about traditions around the world. What's a tradition in your family? Because your family is part of a culture. What are their traditions or your traditions? We'd like to hear about them. That's why we're here. We want to hear from you.
Yes.
Go ahead, Miss Carmela.
Never mind.
Oh, go ahead, DL. Sorry.
He might not have been done.
DL, go ahead.
I just
Go ahead.
he kind of threw me here for I know one of the traditions, I mean, it has to do with Christmas. As a kid, we would go to the Christmas Eve service the night before Christmas. And when we would get home, my parents always gave us one package to open, and it was always a new pair of pajamas that we could wear to bed and have them on when we had our Christmas morning together. So I started doing that with my children then as a tradition.
Oh, that's nice.
And are they doing it with your grandchildren?
You know, I don't know. I'll have to check with them. They've never said.
Yeah, I got an idea.
Maybe
Here's
my
what you need
daughter.
to do This
She may.
Christmas, you let Don drive, DL drive, and you go to each one. It may take you 3 days, but do it. Go to each of the kids and his kids too, houses, and just say hello. Say Merry Christmas.
They live far away from each other.
Well, then he's going to get on his jet airplane, and then he's going to go well with crypto, et cetera, and with.
Well, the one is in Kansas. He's on base, but you know.
Well, you can get on base. I'll loan you my ID.
Yeah.
I've got a military ID. I'll loan
You
it to you.
loan an ID.
He'll get on base.
You're
I don't
right.
know if he'll go for the picture, but well, I could show
Two are
up
in Chicago and one's in Michigan. I could hit the one in Michigan, I suppose. But
Wait a minute. You could do Chicago, Michigan. The
there you
next day,
go.
do
Then go to
Kansas.
Kansas.
Perfect.
I'll see Dorothy.
Okay, just remember, everybody, we're going to have time freedom and financial freedom. We'll be able to do all of these things that don't seem very feasible. We will be doing a lot of those things.
We go out and see Pat Green.
Well, you know what they could do? They could just all come to my house for Christmas, and I'll have pajamas for all of them.
Oh, that's even better.
Why don't you suggest that tonight after we're done here? That's
I will
perfect.
suggest that to all of them and see if they'll show up.
What a tradition that would be. What a tradition, having the family over, both sets of kids over for Christmas. Perfect. All right. Let's go to Carmel. Were you guys done
I think-
before I rudely
Who
interrupt?
was first, Mel or Camilla?
Let's go to Mel, then Carmela. Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you, Rob. Good evening, everyone. RobLynn, everybody. We have a lot of tradition. Number one is a big one, Carnival, which we celebrate every February. So it runs for at least 2 weeks. Well, they have, like, back in the island, it says Calypso King and Queen. And they have the Queen show, they have the Princess show, and things like that. And it's a big festival where people almost like Mardi Gras. And I think it's the same time as New Orleans.
Hmm.
New Orleans have Mardi Gras, and in the island we have Carnival. It's the same thing.
Yeah, they call in New Orleans, they call Mardi Gras Carnival as well.
Yeah, so they have the street parade where thousands of people, people from all over, they go down and celebrate, and it's pretty good. And there's vendors alongside, selling things with their booths and all that. It's pretty good. I don't partake in it anymore, but it's something that we do every year, every February, and we have a lot of village feasts. Clover Kelly probably knows, she's from the island. So the village feasts are named. So they have the Fisherman's Village Feast for one village. We have ours. It's called the Feast of the Holy Family. So everybody's in their best dress, and We spend a lot of time in the church, and after that, we either visit loved ones, cook together, and family come together because it's a family, and they would sing songs and just do a cook up. And there's many other festival, but I'll give other people a chance. There's many traditions.
All right, come back
Yeah.
in a few minutes and give us some more. I love tradition.
Yeah.
Let's see, my family had traditions about food. You know, every Friday night was something, every Sunday was the same thing. And I know people that have that same traditional stuff with food and with going to ball games, going to church at midnight mass, let's say on Christmas Eve, you know, and not missing on Passover, not missing a Seder. Now, my mother made the Seder meal. So let's see, she was still with us then. I was in my 40s, almost 50. She was making Seder. She wouldn't let anybody else bring anything. It didn't matter. And traditionally we had pot roast, and then we had all the good stuff, the horseradish, matzah. Oh yeah. Ooh. All right. Well, that was the tradition in my family, and we want to hear about you guys' traditions as well. So I'll shush you, or as we say in Israel, I'll check it, and move on to Pat Green, and then we'll go to you, Carmela. Go ahead, Pat.
One of the traditions we've had in our family with my in-laws and my husband's side of the family is we're watching a movie every Christmas, a Christmas Vacation. I finally got tired of that movie after 20 years. Watching it every Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Wow.
Chevy Chase. In fact, my kids have a picture of Chevy Chase. My one son does in his office, and my picture next to him, and we kind of resemble each other, which is kind of funny. I'll have to get those pictures and show you guys one of these times. It is somewhat of a resemblance.
Well, and one thing about that movie was the family always said there's always somebody in your family that you can recognize in that movie. And sure enough, my stepfather showed up in that movie.
Oh yeah, that movie, good. Christmas Vacation, Summer Vacation, they were all good for that stuff. All right, well, thank you, Pat. We'll move on to Greg Lakin, and then over to Dawn and DL again. Go ahead, Greg.
Passover, well, not this Passover, but in the past when I lived in the city, we always went to my great uncle's house for a Seder. So he had everything, and I was being the only child. I had to read the Peter Costas, which is eventually I'll speak Hebrew again, but I was I know I remember Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu a whole bunch of questions. But
Manish Tana. You remember the Manish Tana questions, the 4 questions. If you were the only child, you always got the Afikoman and always got the money, right?
Well, yeah. But fashion or other that we all are one.
You know, that's interesting. While I was checking things out today about what to say about traditions, that's one of the biggest things is we all have different traditions, but we all have similar traditions. And that's what makes us one great big family, is similar traditions, and that's a very good point. Very good point, Greg. So thanks, and let's go to Rita Loteca next, please, and then we'll go to Dawn and DL. Go ahead, Rita.
Hello, happy Saturday, and some people are already Sunday. So we are talking about tradition. As you can see, I wear today a traditional African dress.
Ooh, so pretty.
Yeah. We had a recognition at place of work. I work with the company that I'm working with 15 years. So they asked us to wear traditional things. So this is how I wear it. But I'm going to talk about tradition when giving birth, especially in one of the culture. As we have 64 tribes, and each tribe, they have their tradition when giving birth. So I'm going to talk about one. So this tradition is, for example, if a woman is pregnant and she gave birth, they say that the child is related to a dog. And when she's eating, mom is eating, if she hear the dog barking outside, she has to leave the food. She's not going to continue eating that food. They have to be taken away, and another food will be brought to her. So if you are a good woman, so your in-law will treat you nicely. If you are a bad woman, they will just go and look for any dog. They will beat the dog, or just, so that the dog will bark, and then you have to leave the food. This is number one. Number two, a child will, like, if you wash the clothes, if the clothes fell down, you don't have to put that clothes again in her body or his body. Need to be washed, and then after that, the baby will wear it. Number three, after 7 days, when the umbilical cord fell down, like the umbilical cord, we use a charcoal, charcoal, they mix it with oil and they put it in umbilical cord so that can fall out in 2 to 3 days. This is how they use it. Or they will take like kind of anything that they have to burn it. If they don't have charcoal, for example, they will burn, for example, let me say bed sheet or anything. They have to burn it and then make it like powder, then put oil and put it around the umbilical cord. Then if the umbilical cord fell down, in the morning, the baby have to be put down in their, what do you call it?
Crib.
Cow. In the cow tongue. Also, that tongue also have to be burned until it become ash. So they put it down and they put the baby on that ash. If that baby doesn't belong to that man, for example, that is not the dad, the baby will die on the ground. And they have to feed the baby with milk butter that they brought it from the farm. They have to, and baby have to eat that like they will mix it with like kind of a porridge. And if the baby refused to eat it, that means there is a question there. So the tradition, people say, oh, it's not, it's not something that it's not working, and so. But a lot of children, for example, if you know that this child is not belong to that man, you have to confess, no, I don't want this tradition because I did this, and this one is not their child. So the question is, since we came here to Canada, how are we doing with the tradition? Sometimes for dog. Oh, and another thing, that time, like when they're feeding the child, and also other people are feeding mom. But how they feed the mom, they will bring a small dog. Like if you are a bad woman, as I said, they will bring a big dog that is dirty and so. But if you are a good woman, they will bring a small dog and the food have to be put on the, like the dog have to eat it first, and then like kind of just want to eat at least, and then they will take it from the dog and they will feed the mom. It's a kind of a different, a weird tradition, but this is how they do it. So since people came here to North America because this tradition is very hard. Some people, they stop doing that, but also when they go back, the child have to be, that tradition have to be applied for the child, even if it's like 6 years, 7 years, but still they have to do it. But if they don't do it here, they do it like they just take, there is no dog, and so they will take, for example, a nephew that belong to that culture. They will take a nephew, and that nephew have to pretend as a dog, and then they will continue with the rest of the tradition. Thank you very much. It's so weird, but yeah, this is how the tradition goes.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Wow, that's
pretty-
an interesting tradition.
Mhm.
with
It
the
is.
childbirth and kids.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to Dawn and DL.
Thanks, Rob. One of the couple of traditions I forgot to mention. How could I forget tailgating? That's that's a big one. And then obviously pardoning the turkey, and then we got baby showers, and then what Don just mentioned. How can I forget weddings?
Oh yeah.
Weddings are big. It's traditional.
I was going to mention the community I lived in Michigan before I moved to Ohio. The town is called Vermontville, which is a small community. There's approximately 700 people that live in the village, but it was founded by people that moved from Vermont and settled in Michigan, and it reminded them of the maple trees. Well, now, been many, many years, they've been having the Vermontville Maple Syrup Festival. And they've been doing that for probably 50 years now, but all the producers will bring their products in, the maple syrup, into the village, and have all kinds of things going on, pancakes at the fire barn, and lots of fundraisers for the kids through school, and even a Vermontville syrup parade. But that's a great tradition up there. The kids love it.
Sure. Good stuff. Good stuff.
And it's yummy stuff.
I can taste the carbs now, but it'd be good for one day anyway. All right, let's, if we may, let's go to Menachem. Hello, Mr. Neer. Welcome. Shalom to you, sir. Go ahead and unmute, please.
נחם, המיקרופון שלך סגור.
He's trying. I think he's trying. If you can't unmute, click refresh. That might help you. No luck?
Yeah, if you're, like Lynn said, if you're having trouble trouble with the mic, if you refresh, that usually brings it up. Try that. If you would, please. And let's go to Pat Green while we wait for Menachem.
One of the things I like about the town that I live in is they have car shows every year, and they have a show, a local show that, you know, with crafts and all that. And they have some old cars that come, you know, and antiques. And I know that's not a family tradition, but it's still a lot of fun to see all those old cars. And, you know, you get to take your picture with them and, you know, talk to the owners about them. And I haven't talked to anybody into letting me drive one yet, but hey, you know, I'm flexible, right?
Right, you're in no hurry. Right?
I also wanted to mention, I don't know if you got back to Carmela or not, Rob.
I'm working on it. Let's try Menachem again, and then we'll go to Carmela. Go ahead, Menachem.
Okay.
Thanks, Pat. Can't unmute? All right. Well, maybe as we go the next half hour. Yeah, maybe
There
over
is a difficulty today to me too.
Oh, you're having trouble also? Okay. Why don't you go ahead,
Yes, I will be
Carmela?
in
All right. All right. Why don't you go ahead, Carmela, please?
I wanted to say, in tradition to our family, we do Rosh Hashanah and Pesach. We meet all the family together, and we do meal. And in the Pesach, we have to read the Agadat Pesach, and we say the Man Ishtana, as you said, with the 4 questions. And the children have to open to find the Afikoman. And we sing the song, and it's a very long night. And people have to drink wine, and sometimes it's very dangerous to go home because many
My brother
accidents.
used to break out the Manischewitz.
And these 2 holidays that most of people do, but there are more other holidays. The Jews have many holidays, and each of them is a tradition to the families. And I love the holidays. I love the Jewish tradition. It's very interesting and very nice. And if we said and started speaking about our tradition, will take all the time of everyone because there are many.
Okay,
So
we'll come back to you for more.
I said for a short, and let Menachem try, maybe he can speak too.
Menachem's still having trouble unmuting, Carmela.
In the meantime, Kiana's coming in and Anuj
So let
Kumar.
someone else speaking.
Okay, thank you.
Keep trying, Menachem.
Menachem, please keep trying. We want to hear from you, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Let's go to Greg Hill.
Okay, thank you, RobLynn. And I only have one tradition that I can think of in my whole life. It's at Christmas. And my grandmother would make all of us have to either read from the Bible, say a poem, or she called it, you have to do your piece before you can open your Christmas gift. So that's the only tradition we had in our family, was we had to say our piece. Didn't matter what it was, but we had to say something, read something, sing, whatever it might have been before we could open our gift. Thank you.
Oh.
That sounds like something my grandmother would do, I'll tell you. She would make what's called cream cheese cookies. Unbelievable taste. Cookies with cream cheese.
Actually, there was one other. Now you made me say, when you said that, your grandmother. The only other tradition I can think of now, this is two. It's amazing. My grandmother on our birthdays would take money and like coins, 5 cents, a quarter, a dime. The highest was a quarter, of course. I don't think she ever did a 50-cent piece, but she would take dimes and nickels and quarters, and she would wrap it up in plastic wrap. And then after she baked the cake, she would put the coins in the cake, and then she would frost the cake, and we would have the birthday cake. So when she cut the cake, then we got a piece. If we were lucky, we would get some money in the cake.
That sounds like a good family tradition.
That's cute.
It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Any other traditions you can think of? Greg?
That's it.
Not now. That's all.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I've got a whole bunch, but I'd rather hear from you guys. We had traditions about going to ball games.
Let me jump in for a second. It's not it can be a family tradition. It was in my neighborhood, but something we're not talking about is 4th of July fireworks show on every 4th of July, and we would have family barbecue on 4th of July. And we had a neighbor who would put on, not just shoot off a few fireworks. I mean, he would get a real fireworks show together that was pretty fancy with some pretty fabulous fireworks every year. So that's kind of a tradition. That's family tradition, and considered that we had it in our neighborhood, and it was with a barbecue that went along with inviting all the neighbors to the barbecue.
Neighborhood tradition.
Nothing wrong with that. That's cultural, depending on what neighborhood you're in. In many areas of the country, there's big cities especially, there's Italian neighborhoods and Polish neighborhoods and Chinese and Japanese neighborhoods. So yeah, that's that's good traditions come from there and from big cities. Let's go to Mel. You're next on The Price is Right now.
Thank you, Rob. We have our Independence celebration as well in November, and that runs for 2 weeks. So there's lots of things going on. We have the parks where, again, booths like we have up here in Canada. We have booths when it's July, 1st of July, and things like that. And they have the jazz festival at that time. Different artists from the Caribbean, from the States, would go down there and perform. And we also have, during the independence, we have the King and Queen show again. I think that's stemmed out from Victoria times, maybe. And it's pretty good celebration. You know, a lot of people go down there at that time for this type of events. And I haven't been, well, the last time I've been to one when I went home was 2013, and I really enjoyed it. You know, and they light up the big Royal Caribbean ship, like, you know, the one that goes around the Caribbean, that big ship that carries people all over. They light it up, and they have a bit of fireworks going on the water. And some people, you know, they take a boat ride, you know, the ship ride more or less, and they go around other Caribbean islands in white, all in white, with their drinks and whatever, and they celebrate right on the ship. So during that time, it's a lot going on. The other festival I can remember, not festival, sorry, I keep saying festival, tradition is back in the Catholic Church. It's not about church, but I'm just saying that's a tradition where we know it's white. People are dressed in white, the kids or the young adults, it's confirmation time. And they go around from home to home, and they have white, you know, little white purses, and they would put coins or whatever they have in their purses. So by the time they get to their home, the kids, they have quite a bit of money from different neighbors, you know. It's like neighbor looking out for neighbor, and I think that's a pretty cool one. Even if I don't attend that church, but in my time growing up, it was fun. So that's a tradition that they keep all the time. Like every time it's that type of celebration, that's what happens. And another one, if I remember, there's many others, but I haven't been there for a while. Christmas time, we were big on Christmas, very big on Christmas. And they would have, again, you know, the pan beating, you know, they call it in French, Serenal. That is a Christmas celebration where you'd go from junction to junction. Back home, they name it different compared to up here because it's a village. Junction to junction, and we'd sing carols, and we'd do the pan beating, you know, the whatever it's called, I keep forgetting, and then the accordions. And they would stop for black cake, you know, the 100% proof rum or wine. It's locally made, and it's fun, especially on a moonlight night. So it's like going parading through the village and doing that, and people are joining in as they go along. So I think that was a cool tradition. I don't know if it still goes the same way because everybody has changed. But yeah, that was something I enjoyed, you know, when I was back there.
Oh, fun.
That's
All right. Sounds good, Mel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
welcome.
Oh, what other traditions are there? Man, there's all sorts of traditions for sure. You know what's traditional in many countries is, you know, in this country, you know, jeans are traditional, you know, for people to wear. However, in other countries like India and Africa, there's special dress. So let's see, I think we have a few people from India here if you'd like to speak. Tell us about traditional dress.
Maybe if they want, because some don't have that
Okay.
good English skills.
Okay, no problem. Anyway, I've noticed that in a number of countries. Same thing in some of the European countries. They have traditions on holidays and how they dress as well. Here in St. Petersburg area, we have the Greek festival. It's been traditional for over 100 years. And that's up by the Sponge Docks in Tarpon Springs, if any of you know anything about Florida. And it's a lot of fun. They bring the sponges in. They have divers that go out and bring up sponges right from the ocean floor out, 30, 40, 50 feet of water. So that's traditional. There's another traditional. It's religious, but I do want to mention it, where the Greek Orthodox Church in Tarpon Springs, Florida, will throw the Epiphany cross in to the waters there in February, believe it or not. The water temperature is like 40 degrees, and it's kids up to, I think, 21. They have 1,000 kids at least every year will dive into the water to get the cross. And by getting the cross, they don't get any money, but they do get a year of good luck. And that's pretty special. That's a Greek tradition here in the area. So let's go back to Dawn and DL.
I just wanted to mention a big tradition as a kid was the tooth fairy. You lose your baby teeth and you put it under your pillow, and the tooth fairy would come and leave you a quarter or a dime. I mean, that was always a big deal especially when you lost your first tooth.
Yeah.
But
well, you do know, I know you know as a grandma that the price of found teeth under the pillow is skyrocketed.
I'm sure it has.
Well,
yeah. Now they want $10 now. They don't want a quarter or dime anymore.
$10. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I know
not
about
even
the
a gold
$5 one. My grandchildren all expect $5 a tooth.
Wow.
The young ones.
Yeah.
$5 for a tooth that fell out.
I was excited just for a quarter. I was lucky if I got a quarter.
It was a big deal to get anything, and especially coming from the tooth fairy.
That's right.
See here. All right. Do you have anything else? DL, do you want to say something? Go ahead.
No, we're good. Thank you.
All righty. Let's see. That was Dawn.
I want to say hi to the folks in the YouTube chat. It's a very active chat going on there. We've got 39 watching, and Anita Froenshaw just showed up in the live chat there. So good for you, Anita. I'm glad you were able to make it.
All right, that's good stuff. And I'm just scrolling back through the YouTube. Don't want to miss anybody. And that was Irena. Let me see. Yes. Okay. So we got everybody along.
Good crowd. Yeah.
Very good crowd. We're at 98. Just so everybody knows, we're about to break through the barrier again, and we'll be up to 100, which is pretty exciting on a Saturday night. So it doesn't take much to excite me, but that excites me when we hover around 100, especially on a weekend night, because there are other things you guys could be doing, and girls could be doing, ladies could be doing. So we know that.
And we have more and more folks coming into our O Connect session. We got Sumitra Mondal is here. Hello, Sumitra. And Mohammed Shagor Ahmed. And hello to Madadi Rajani. Welcome to our show.
All right, very good. Let's go to Mel, and then we're going to patients. Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you. Thank you.
No.
Somebody has their stuff open.
Clover.
Is it closing? Clover, we just muted you. You were unmuted by mistake. You can, if you want to speak, you can unmute, of course, Clover. Go ahead. Who's talking now? You said Mel?
Yes.
Mel, and then we're going Patience, and then we're going Rita, and who knows where else.
Yeah, so Rob, you were talking about the traditional dress, and yes, we do, and I'm sure Rita can attest. The time of independence, that's a purpose as well. Everybody is dressed in a Victorian style dress with a petticoat. You know what a petticoat is, right? The headdress, the necklaces, the colors. It's very colorful. It's almost like a Mardi Gras again because New Orleans and our island, they work the same way. It's the same Creole type thing. So they dress in these long skirts that are pinned up, in such a way over the petticoat, and it's pretty. It's very nice. With the necklace, and they look. We call them like robe douillet. Robe douillet is in French, so it's a robe, and it's made with either madras or colorful prints of different types and different fashions. It's really really nice, especially even the little ones when they're dressed, they look so cute, you know. And they have their little purses to kind of match, and they parade up and down, or they follow again a parade, and it's really pretty to watch. Very nice.
That's good stuff. But
Every
got something started with this tribal dress or traditional dress. That's good. That's good. Let's go to Patience and then back to Rita. Let's go, Patience. We're ready for you. Patience, unmute, please.
She just came back in. I think she got booted.
Okay, Patience, are you here?
I think she just came back in. I let her in. Let's see where she may be having trouble. I don't see her at the moment.
Okay, back to Rita, and then we'll go back to Patience. Go ahead, Rita, low tech guy.
Okay. We're still talking about tradition. When I mentioned this one, like normally the dress, African in general, this is how they wear it. But in Sudan, every tribe have their own traditional dress too. Like this is African one, but our own traditional one, we have that one is different. They used to, and up to now, but it is people who are married are the one that is wearing, like they're still wearing skin, animal skin, but that one is for women who are married. Okay. I want to talk about the tradition Christmas, for example. Back home, during Christmas is a very big occasion, very big. Like a country, even they take 1 week, full 1 week, there is no work at all. So normally we used to slaughter a goat, and then people will come. For example, on Christmas Day, we'll be in our house, and like people celebrating in the village for a month until the end of January. This is how Christmas is traditionally. But we go there towards the end of the month, January, then we celebrate in the village. But in a town, we are going like these 7 days from family to family, uncles, auntie, like we are celebrating every day in somebody's house. Since we came here, and from my tribe, we are not allowed to do the same tradition. But for example, me and my husband and his brother and my brother, this one normally in the end of the year, we will meet in one place. We blow the candle, and then we go to the party, like a community party. So people will be cooking, and like people dance until 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. It depends on the place where people, if it is a residential area, then people continue until maybe 5. But if it is like within, it's just up to 3, 4. But everyone will bring their own traditional food, and so like there will be a lot of food. This is how the Christmas now tradition is changing, because everyone, they used to celebrate it in a different way, but now we are celebrating it as a community, Sudanese So we bring all the food together and people dance, and yeah. So this is how, I don't know how our kids are going to celebrate, because normally now they complain, oh, you guys, like totally they're different. If they come, they say the people talk a lot, people dance a lot, and they are not their track, like they are not their song that is they're used to. Is our own song, like African songs, and they are not kind of, familiar with it. Or sometimes they will say, oh, this is a old school, and so we are losing it slowly. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rita. And in India, correct me if I'm wrong, you folks from India, if a young lady or a woman, adult woman, is married or together with someone, I guess they have the red dot in the middle of their forehead. Now that's traditional, very traditional there. And I know there's when they have the different dresses too, because I noticed when Francis Tay, Seafood Francis, was over in India for the meet and greet with almost 2,200 people. There were people with the traditional headdress and obviously the red dots for the ladies who were married or attached. So good stuff all around the world. There's so many different traditions. I got one more tradition for you with the Jewish religion, and that's on a wedding day. The rabbi, whoever's performing the service or best man, will put a wine glass on the not stage, but on the pulpit, I guess, and covered in a white linen napkin, and it's up to, I think it's up to the groom to break the glass. And everybody shouts out when that happens, obviously Mazel Tov, which is good luck. So that's a tradition. I remember I did that. Don't tell anybody, a couple times total. Just two. All right, let's see what's going on now. Patience, are you back? And then we'll go to Anita. Patience, are you here? Patience.
Is she here? I don't see her.
Okay, no Patience yet. Then we're going to Anita Froenschuh from Florida. Go ahead, USA.
Hi, I'm glad to be here. I was really excited about Easter when I was little because we had Easter tradition at my grandma, my dad's mother, and they had Easter eggs colored. I don't know, it seemed to me when I was a little kid, there were hundreds of them. And we would line up in a line, all the grandchildren, and we'd go. Grandma couldn't walk, so she sat in a rocking chair. They didn't have wheelchairs then. And so Grandma would peg pennies in the eggs, and the eggs were hard boiled, and they were colored, and we'd hold the egg out, and she'd throw a penny, and if it landed on the floor, we got it. But as we held it and went in a circle and kept going round and round, she hit it, and it got cracked. And pretty soon, when she got the penny into the egg, then we had to go get a new egg. But we got to collect all those pennies, and it was like we were rich. We had so many pennies. It was a big deal for little children to do that. And we just couldn't wait to get to Grandma's to peg pennies in the eggs.
Very nice.
That's all I got for Easter.
That's a fun. And the Easter Bunny is a tradition too, yeah. I guess.
Yeah, we had Easter Bunny at home.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Anita.
Penny candy. Yeah, sure was.
Just letting Patience know, I don't see you, Patience, in the list of attendees, nor in the list of speakers. If somebody does see her, let me know. She wants to be a speaker, but since I can't see her, I can't find her, I can't bring her in. Maybe just exit and come back in again, Patience, so that maybe you'll be visible. Exit and come back again. That's what I would suggest.
Well, this is sure fun talking tradition, talking how things are different in different cultures. I like it, and I appreciate all of y'all's comments. I think we'll have a few more comments in a bit, but right now, I think it's time for Deb, if she's ready, in some signing.
It's Cecil.
Like I said, it's time for Cecil, and he's signing.
Time for Cecil.
There's a
Is
tradition
Cecil
right
here?
there.
I'm looking
Whenever
for
I say the sky is blue, Lynn says fresh.
We'll watch for you to come.
We'll
back.
look for you.
I said, oh, Patience is here. Yay. She's asking to come to the panel. So
Okay.
poor thing, she kept getting booted out tonight. I can tell. She kept coming back. Are you in, Patience? Poor thing, you're having issues tonight. I notice I keep bringing you to the panel and then you disappear. Ah, okay. Lovely to have you. Oh, oh, so pretty. Oh, it's beautiful. Can I put you on the side view so that people can see you close up? Okay, I'm gonna put side view and just
Yeah.
speak, and the camera will go to you.
Okay.
Oh, there you are. Wow. Is that red?
Honey, if you
It's
keep
red
talking,
and black cloth.
nobody can see her. Okay, speak again so that we
It's
see
it's
you.
red and black cloth, and we put a scarf on. So that's how we culturally dress for a funeral. So normally we have it, if the person is that old, we do the black and white. If the person is young, we do the black and red, symbolizing that we are sad and we have to say goodbye to the person. But if the person is old enough, probably above the 80, 90, 100, then we do the black and white. At least we are sad, but in a way we are also happy and okay that the person can depart from this earth. This one is a sad one because the person is almost 50 years, 51 or so. So he's
Young.
young, yeah. He's young, so.
And then will you have, I've seen some services where people like they kind of dance, they go in a circle and they have the different communities or clubs, I think they're called. They dress the same and then they dance and they hold a picture frame of the person that passed away.
Of
Is
the
that what you
person,
do?
yeah, yeah. Sometimes even if they don't hold it up, they just put it on the side. And even though we are mourning, we still dance a lot. They play music and we dance. And we even eat at the site. Yeah.
I think those memorial services are pretty special. I really like watching them.
Yeah.
They're really neat.
Things have turned a little bit around because in those days, in our mother's days, when we hear somebody has passed away, it's very, very, very sad, sorrowful. So we will be crying and crying and crying. But recently, we do cry, but it's more of like a party thing than the mourning thing. Yeah. Life. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. That was beautiful. Very nice.
Thanks.
We'll go back to the grid view. Thanks for the share.
Thank you.
I'm glad you got back in.
I know. Go to the function.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow night.
See you soon.
Thanks. Bye.
You
Bye-bye.
bye.
Well, okay, let me double check, do a little scrolly here. And it looks like we have 28 still watching on YouTube, which is not too shabby. And here we have 61. So that's
62.
89 any way you look at it.
That's really good.
Or 90 now that we have 62. So thank you. 90 people watching tonight. Very nice.
Very nice.
We're very grateful for that. Let me double check, see if there's any other hands raised. If not, is it okay to say it's okay to sign?
Yeah.
Oh, just checking.
No hands?
I'm checking. No hands as of yet.
All right. Okay, are you ready, Cecil? Ready? Wait, let's check first if Menahem can unmute. Because he's back. Try to unmute. Click the unmute button. You can do it, Menahem.
His computer. Very strange.
Yeah.
Well, we tried. You tried, Menahem. We'll try again another night, I guess. I hope. Sorry, brother. Thank you. Thank you for being here. It means a lot to us that you're here.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, are we off to?
We're ready with Cecil,
Cecil?
and Cecil's gonna post his list in the webinar chat, right? Did he do that already? Oh, he said he did, but then the chat is scrolling up so quickly, so maybe. But he did put it into the group, our messenger group and stuff. So we maybe look there. Oh wait, let me find. I'll copy your list. Hold on, if I can find it. Oh wow, it really scrolled up.
While we're at it, today is, let's see, what is today? Friday or Saturday? Saturday.
Saturday.
Well, tomorrow at 2 p.m. will be Heroes with a Q&A. So if you have any questions, save them up for them. If you have any questions, you can also get a hold of either Lynn or myself, and we'll help you any way we can.
All right,
Okay.
so we're ready to roll with Cecil. We're gonna go to side view. Everybody look for Cecil. His sign name is this, Cecil. Look for him. Scroll up and down
I
till
see
you
him.
find him.
I see him. He's ready too. He's ready.
You say, are you guys ready? Hello, everybody. Okay. The first word is because. Because. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Because. Because. Oh, what happened? Oh, hold on. Wait 1 second. I got to mute Anita. Anita, we're going to keep you muted, okay? So that the camera stays on me. Let me look for you. Okay, there she is. Oops, she keeps disappearing. Oh, there she is. Okay, Anita, I muted you, Anita. Don't click the unmute button, okay? Wait till I finish teaching. Thank you. I mean, until Cecil finishes teaching. Thank you, Anita. Everybody stay muted, please. Okay, let me look for Cecil again. Okay. Ready. Because. 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 Believe. believe, believe, believe. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Traffic. You can see, it looks like traffic, doesn't it? Like two directions of traffic. Traffic. Fix. 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 Two letter F's connecting and twisting. Twist the one hand. Fix. Report. The letter R. Report. Report. Important. 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 Improvement. 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 Getting better and better, going up the arm, better and better. Next word is rough. 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 Cut. Cut. The scissors here, right? Cutting. Cut. Next word is factory. 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 Auto. It means like car or vehicle. Okay. Automobile. Yeah. Automatically. Automatic or automatically. The letter X on your hand. Automatic. Next word is repair. 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 The letter R and rub the inside of your hand. Repair. Plane. 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 If it's a big plane, it's the middle finger and this finger stick out. Plane. Or a big plane. But if it's a small plane, you put the middle finger down and do this handshake. Plane. Helicopter. That shows the propellers, right? The propellers. Helicopter. Ship. Cruise. Boat. Ship. Cruise ship. Cruise. Cruise ship. Or This is for just a ship. Ship. Speed boat. Speed. Remember the sign for speed or fast? Speed plus boat. Speed boat. Speed boat. Backhoe. Backhoe. It's showing the action of the backhoe, how it grabs stuff and pushes it back. Backhoe. Caterpillar. Caterpillar. Drilling. 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 Yay. Okay. Which sign for the picture? Which sign you prefer? Okay, helicopter. It's going to be helicopter, you guys. So we're going to go to the grid view and we'll take a picture. Okay. Are you guys ready for the picture? Index finger and this hand shape. Put it on top of your index finger and wiggle your fingers. That's helicopter. What a fun sign. Come on, Saidul, copy us. Helicopter. Saidul, copy us. Do this, Saidul. Yeah, hi. Do this, look. Copy me. Yeah, he's very good. He's trying. All right. Are you guys ready?
Ready?
Okay. Wait, two more people want to come in. Let me let them in. Pedro's
Hello, ma'am.
coming in.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste, Saidul.
Saidul, helicopter.
Helicopter. Helicopter. Okay, we'll wait for Pedro and who did I say was coming in? Gustavo. Gustavo and Pedro. And we'll take a picture when they come in.
Okay.
Hi, Gustavo. Hi, Pedro. Clover, if you want to be in the camera. Hi. Are you ready to be in the picture?
Camera. Let me try it and then I will go. I come
Okay.
email.
And Pedro, this. Make
Wait,
the index
yes, I have
finger. Wait, Pedro, you're way low on the camera. Can I see your face? Pedro. Oh, it's okay, Clover. At least you tried. No problem, Clover. Okay, so Pedro and Gustavo. It's a nice.
So what do I have to do?
Because almost everybody's on camera. Put your index finger like this, Gustavo and Pedro. Make your hand shape. Other hand is like a number 5. Place it on top of the index finger and wiggle. That's the sign for helicopter. Helicopter.
I would fix my mobile.
It's okay. Pedro, where are you? Now, I can't sign it. I need 2 hands. Okay, go. Right.
Good.
But we saw you for a little while. We did see you.
we got great reaction. Excuse me, the last time I sang it. Country Roads, or Country Roads, or Take Me Home Country Roads, because you can call it either. It can be Country Roads or Take Me Home Country Roads. Little fact there. But as I checked it out again tonight, this is interesting. Let me tell you about the name of the song. And I'm from Ohio, and it's right across the river from West Virginia. To Western Virginia's geography. And the second line of the song, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah Valley, identified two clear geographic features that are more relevant to Western Virginia than West Virginia. But now, beyond that, the song was written, Take Me Home Country Roads, also known simply as Country Roads, is a song written by Bill Danoff, Taffy Nivert, and John Denver. It was released as a single performed by Denver on April 12, 1971, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard's U.S. Hot 100 singles for the week ending August 28th. Now, to confuse the geography thing a little further, I just mentioned, what's his name? I'm sorry. Bill Danoff, one of the 3 songwriters of the song, Bill Danoff, okay? He says that when he wrote, what he saw was in the state of Maryland, he saw a roadside sign that the country road is actually a road go to the full screen. Oh, and of course, I got to do the Bluetooth again, because as I started and you guys said, are you ready? It decided to turn off, and it won't take me long, hopefully. We got to redo the Bluetooth. All right, there we go. Hold on. Oh, boy. Here we go. Hold on. Well, I really think there's my evil twin or somebody's hanging out, because here we go with something about the computer again. It was just fine. All right, it'll be fine. I'm just got to get it to.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting,
yeah, go ahead.
Folks, say hi to folks in the chat.
Go ahead.
Rakesh Kumar, he's saying good morning to all of us, saying OnPassive is the best legal company in the world. CEO, Mr. Ashmafar, sir, is a great company. CEO in the world. We are in it to win it. And he says, thank you. Well, thank you for being with us. And Pat says, thank you to Cecil for the sign language training. You are appreciated. Very nice. And we have Michelle Weaver chatting there. Angela Leland chatting. Irena Sala. Sukumar Biswas is there. Irena Texala, Gustavo saying, hey, hey. We have Ashit Sangma, who's always with us. Thank you, Ashit. We'd love to having you at our show. And hello to Mohammed Zahirul Islam. Thank you. We love having you as well. Greg Hill was chatting there as well. Vijay Sharma saying hello to us. Hi, Vijay. And let's see, did I catch everybody? All right. And thank you guys who are in the chat active with us. I know you're not speaking, but you certainly are communicating well via the chat. We appreciate you so much. And we want to say hello to our YouTube folks. We still have 30 in our YouTube live chat. And we do have some people in the Facebook live streams and LinkedIn and X live streams as well. So thank you all for being with us. And we want to say hi to Saini37 in the YouTube chat. Indu Singh is also there. Punam Ramchander, hello. Chandan Bera is with us. Sarija Jana, hello. Levi Mama Bolo popped in. Sarita Yadav, hi. Jamuna Behari is with us. Hello to you. Thank you all for being with us. So we have a steady stream of people coming in. POV of Bablu is with us. Hello. Susan YT Ventures. Hello. Hello, Telian Momin and Kenitha Momin. Elizabeth Bade of PNG joined us in the chat. Nice to have you. Hello to Johnny Simmons, LV Momin. So you can see how many Momins there are. There are quite a few. And hello to Hema Malini in the chat as well. Wonderful to have all of you. Brillia Momin. Rajiv Kumar is here. Mohammed Abdul Kashem Madbar is there. A. Kumar, hello. And we saw, of course, Anita, but she made it into an actual webinar, which is really nice. Thank you. John, you still working on it?
No, I'm ready anytime.
All righty, go ahead.
There we
Proceed.
go. We don't want to waste time before something happens. That evil twin, that darn evil twin is tugging on my shoulder again. Get out of here. There we go.
Go for it.
There it goes.
Everybody keep muted.
There you go. Country roads.
Yay, thank you.
All right. Am I muted or what?
No.
Oh, then it's time to talk a little bit. All right. We reminded you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Will be Heroes. So if you have any questions, bring them along for the OTech pros. And I believe Comfort may be there tomorrow. I know there'll be many folks here tomorrow that can help with the questions. So that all being said, let's say thank you to all the moderators who helped us tonight. And we'll also say thank you to the people in the YouTube chat. We did reach upwards of 70, which is pretty good, 68 to 70, which is nice. And we were in the high 60s here. So we were over 100 again.
Thank you to the people in the webinar chat, too.
And in the webinar chat, too. Took the words right out of my mouth. All right. So thanks to all of you for being here tonight. Gustavo, go ahead. We're winding up, but go ahead. If you have a question or something about tradition.
Brother, yes, I don't know what is, can you see me?
Yes, we can.
And I cannot see more my face. So I don't know what happened. And before was taking me out from the webinar. I have to return back. I don't know what is going on. I cannot see me myself.
Oh, okay. But we see you.
Why? Do you know why?
I don't know, but we're ready to wrap it up, but we would like to know if you have a few words to say before we end.
Yes, well, I'm really very happy. All the things is going perfect well for my big trip to return back to Germany. The thing is that I have all the seats that I wanted to have or to live here in Colombia. Very important things are already known.
Uh-oh, we lost your audio.
You hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I tried to repeat again that before I will go back to Germany, I'm working for quite long with different, let's say, plans to leave the city here in Colombia with OnPassive. And till now is doing so well that when we are ready, then we can go. A lot of things can happen in the close future also with OnPassive in Colombia.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Gustavo. We appreciate your comments.
Thank you.
And thanks for being here. And sorry you had a little trouble there with the
yes,
the
I
audio.
know.
It worked out fine. Just fine.
Well, I think so that tomorrow will be perfect. So sure. So
All right.
I don't know.
That's the way to look at it. That's a good attitude. All right, we're going to wrap up now, if we may. It's right about the 10 o'clock hour, not too shabby, a couple hours. First off, thanks to the moderators. Thanks to everybody on the YouTube. Wow, that was great tonight, YouTube. Thank you for the YouTube chat. Thank you for the chat here. Thank you for those of you who came on a panel. That was nice. We were sorry that Menahem couldn't unmute, but we did get to see him, which that was special. We love seeing him when he can make it. And thank you to you panelists, as I mentioned. I'm going to say one more time, thank you to all veterans in the Army, Air Force, Marine, Navy, Coast Guard, etc. Thank you to all veterans around the world. Thank you to all veterans in foreign countries, as well as the current serving people in the military. And you know it, here it comes. Thank you to you guys. We appreciate it. Ta-da!
We do. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you very much, everybody. So thank you. Those of you who can make it tomorrow night, please be here at 8 o'clock. We would appreciate that. Thank you. Bye for now. Go ahead and unmute, and let's all say goodbye to each other, shall we? Adios.
Thanks, John. Good song. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you, John.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you. Good night, John.
show.
Good
Night, Greg.
Night.
Have a good night.
Bye, Carmela. Mr. Carmela.
From
Good night, Greg
Seesaw.
Lincoln.
Greg.
Thanks, Lillian.
Good night.
Bye.
Love you all.
Good night, Mel Mel.
Dreams.
Bye.
Now,
Bye, everybody.
Good
Bye.
night, Rita.
here we go on the count of three.
Thanks, Greg Lincoln.
And a one, and a
Good night,
two,
John.
and three. See you.
Bye-bye.